more cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Bien guapo yo, haciendo una misión secundaria en medio del directo. Hola, ¿qué tal todos? Bienvenidos a tu canal, soy el Empeor, soy tu canal directo jugando a The Witcher 3, alias el Brujaldo del Magias, alias mi tío. Voy iniciando apenas, así que voy a tomar un segundo en acomodar todo, publicamos en vivo y todo eso, ya se lo saben. Hola. Me sale que estoy jugando juegos y demos, bien hecho, Voy a cambiar la de Witcher 3, porque sale juegos y demos por alguna razón que desconozco. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. Voy a cambiar el nombre incluso al directo. Por The Wild Hunt, como tal. Es la versión de Next como saben, de The Witcher. The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt Next Gen. Brujaldo el Magias. Y su caballo. Su caballo mágico. Era su caballo maravilla o algo así, ¿no? Era una tontería así, el chiste, no me acuerdo. Aquí puedo cambiar las etiquetas, voy a poner juegos de rol, no, rol. Voy a poner rol aquí. Ahí está. No puedo quitar tantas etiquetas, bueno, no pasa nada. Está bien. Listo. Hola a la gente que va llegando, ¿qué tal, chicos? Bienvenidos. Déjenme configurar todo y empezamos, Tengo ganas, es que hoy sí dormí, chicos. Hoy sí dormí. Estoy muy contento porque dormí hoy. Hoy soy una persona que durmió. Y por esa razón he evolucionado a un ser de luz. Cuando papá duerme, hoy se vuelve un ser de luz completamente. Estamos en vivo. Ya sabes dónde, de color uva, jugando The Witcher 3. Image 1. ¿Dónde está mi imagen de The Witchiano? Publicar Discord @ pegamos, cierro, plataforma morada y listo. Hola, chicos, bienvenidos. Déjame terminar de publicar, estamos en vivo porque vamos a terminar el directo de Juanquillo. A jugar las cartas con los vagabundos. No, ya no volveré a jugar con vagabundos. Yo le metí muchas horas a las cartas también en este juego. Para sacar el platino ocupas jugar cartas. Yo le metí un montón de horas y mi baraja de Skellige me encantaba esa baraja. Al principio era muy difícil ganarles. Gracias por esa rica suscripción. Un calambre. Me dio calambre. Mi pie. Mi pie me dio un calambre. A ver, espérame. Ahí está. Joder. Me dio un calambre. Moví el pie de no sé de qué manera y me dio un calambre. Ahí está, chicos. Ya quedé. Qué horrible sensación, chicos, sobresaturó el micrófono, por eso ya me lo alejé un poco. Dios mío, qué horrible sensación, en serio, son los calambres. Es una cosa barbárica. A ver, va acomodando, chicos, e iniciamos. Voy a mover la pantalla más para acá para poder echar el tranquilo. Voy a abrir mi correo para por si me mandan mensajes de mi trabajo y seguir hablando con ellos. Ya estamos, perros. Listo. Bueno. Pero va a estar jugando con quien se encruce. No, pues que es práctica lo que tienes que hacer, pero sí se pueden conseguir todas las cartas. Pero te toma un montón de tiempo. Aparte que las cartas especiales están escondidas en las distintas partes del mapa. Busca a los ladrones en la plaza mayor y síguelos. Ok. No tengo que acercarme mucho. Esa misión creo que era de las tiras para conseguir a las... encontrar a la desgraciada aquella, no me acuerdo cómo se llama. Ah, es cierto, tenemos que hablar con el rey de los mendigos para que nos lleve con la zorra que se aprovecha de que perdió la memoria nuestro amigo Geraldo el Magia. Es que estoy bien guapo, es normal.
Sir, be merciful. Give us a crown, eh? My mum's sick and if I don't feed
Es para
her,
Tris, gracias,
she's
chavo,
like
gracias,
to die
Tris.
of hunger.
Andaba buscando el nombre, no me acordaba de Tris. ¿Le doy 20 o le pregunto al rey de los mendigos? La pregunta.
All right, I'll give you some coin, but you gotta tell me where the putrid grove is.
I don't know that. Keep your coin, I don't know a thing.
Ah,
Move on. Be gone.
ahora no sabes. Perro asqueroso. Y no es capaz de decirme, güey. Se me va a escapar el puto lacra que Saben que la primera vez que yo hice estas misiones las hice de nivel muy bajo y me tuve que pelear con unos enanitos a nivel como 10, no, como 10 o algo así, los enanitos en nivel 24. Me metieron un cachetón y me partían en 6. ¿A quién sigo ahora? ¿Cómo se activaba la visión de Ahí está. Qué bonito es el juego, en serio. Maldita sea, cuántos juegos buenos hay hoy en día. No saben lo disfrutable que es en serio jugar videojuegos hoy en día por la cantidad de juegos que hay por todos lados. Se te olvida uno y cuando lo ves y lo recuerdas es joder. Cómo hay juegos divertidos para entretenerte hoy en día. Se quejan muchos, yo también. Nos quejamos mucho en general de que hay muchos juegos muy malos, pero hay una cantidad de juegos buenísimos. Vivimos en la mejor época para jugar videojuegos. Hay una cantidad ridícula de videojuegos. Unos mejores, otros mejores, otros peores. No pasa, pero son juegados. Y The Witcher 3, por más que tenga sus pegas, es para hacerte daño fácilmente. Yo creo que la razón por qué Cyberpunk me gustó fue porque fue algo estilo... Se siente el sistema de The Witcher en ese juego.
Got a pitch like a racehorse.
Con este se pierden horas. Sí, en este se pierden horas. Yo no me acuerdo cuántas horas. Es que yo le metí 900 horas para sacar el platino. Pero sin guías ni nada. Si hubiera sido con guías, yo creo que unas 300 me hubiera durado. Pero pues yo iba full por las 900. Porque, por ejemplo, para sacar el platino tienes que decidir dos cosas distintas a lo largo de la aventura. Y si decides una, ya no puedes desbloquear la otra. O sea, se bloquea la otra trama. ¿Y ahí dónde quedó? Ahora, putos. Un bicho raro. Y si vemos en la época, ¿por qué no salgo de los emula pobres? Porque no quieres. Pero pues se puede hacer, hay un montón de juegos baratos y consolas baratas. También es lo que menos tienes para probarlos, algo que antes no con los emuladores. Exactamente. ¿Saben? Para mí, ¿sabes cuál fue el problema de cuando yo empecé a jugar en PC, chicos? Para mí desapareció el sistema de tener pocos juegos para jugar. Como les digo, por ejemplo, mi madre me compraba sin 50 pesos los juegos de la Play. Los juegos de la Play 1. Los de cassettes era muy difícil conseguirlos. Pero cuando mi madre me compraba juegos de la Play 1, piratas obviamente, era un juego cada mes. Pero porque mi madre se podía permitir eso. Pero, chicos, seamos sinceros. Cuando ya juegas en PC y descargas los emuladores, tienes tantos juegos a tu disposición que no hay tiempo para probarlos todos. Menos para terminarlos al 100%, por más que te guste el juego. Hay tantos juegos hoy en día. Ahorita, por ejemplo, estoy jugando Octopath Traveler. Y me estoy metiendo... Llevo como 16 horas jugadas ahorita. Entre tiempos descansados y todo eso. Es que es duro.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know. Gotta contribute to the Grove's upkeep.
Don't know the password.
Pay up then.
How much? Let me.
I won't pay. Let me in.
Puto.
Yes, sir.
Pagarle 50 coronas. El peor, 385.000 coronas. Son 50 coronas que ya me ahorré, perro. ¿Cómo le voy a pagar? Míralo. ¿Me viste cara de banco o qué? Mira a un perro pagarle 50 coronas. Entiendo que tengo ahorita 84.000 coronas. Son 50 coronas que voy a perder, güey. Estás marihuano. Oh. Are you marihuano? Ya, cegar con nuestra guay. Ahí está, Tris. Tris la perra. Digo, la manipuladora.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Tris.
See you two know each other.
Mi concha está húmeda.
See you two know each other well. I was
La conozco
curious
muy
whether
bien,
you
de
managed to
adentro hacia
find me,
afuera.
Witcher.
De manera repetida.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep it near
Tris o
the
Jennifer,
ground.
me gustan ambas, solo que Tris me parece una
Putrid
desgraciada
Grove,
por intentar aprovecharse
ugly
de
name
Geralt.
for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Por eso también por lo menos tienes que probarlos. Algo que no dice. Dime loco, pero ahorita escuché a Solid Snake. ¿Dónde?
Temple Guard tolerate your little operation?
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Manga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menger had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city.
Es tan raro escuchar gente afuera.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest
Hizo la voz de
me.
parecida al de voz de mendigo de Witcher. Puede ser la misma, ¿eh? Ya sé que usan los mismos actores de doblaje.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
No te la crees ni tú, crack.
I'm actually glad someone like you's found his way to our city, because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And me friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
No nos dejes solo porque ahorita le
Geralt, I have a
empotro.
lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Ese traje es alternativo de la Tris, ¿verdad? No me acuerdo.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Pinche vieja chota, güey.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Que Triss en los libros es menos guapa, Aquí le hicieron súper
I
guapa.
take it you're a Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely,
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
her. Here. No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Me gusta al final de este juego que si te quedas con Triss te vas a vivir a un reino donde eres rico. Tu waifu trabaja en ¿cómo se llama? En gobierno, digamos, y gana, tú vives como rey, porque va billonariamente, o sea, viven como millonarios. Como la consejera del rey. Una barbaridad. La risa como está atravesando al borracho. Que prefiero el de Jennifer, es más tranquilo.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Que la música también es bárbara. Voy a salir por enfrente, no me importa. Voy a pelear con quien necesite. No, de este basurero, por la parte de abajo. ¿Iwex? ¿Dónde estaba? Ah, la trampilla, ¿cierto? No me acuerdo de las señales. ¿Cuánto llevo? ¿Un mes de juego? A ver, con esto eran las señales, ¿no? Sí. Igni, Axia, Quen. Me gustaría que pudieras ver las señales del lugar.
Should be an exit here. Klug wouldn't have sent us here if there wasn't. Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Ok, entonces juega la palanca que está aquí.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions.
Sí, pero pues aquí no te cuentan lo que realmente hicieron los magos para que terminaran odiándolos de esa manera, ¿eh?
Non-humans next.
Nunca hay que olvidarle el
The dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing.
¿Cómo de oler ahí,
Water's
en
thick
serio,
with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
¿Cómo de oler ese río? ¿Cómo de oler? Ok, tengo que adaptarme al control, chicos, espérenme. Que no me acuerdo. Allá está el paquete. Estoy presionando bucear, no bucea. Chicos, se bugueó o algo porque no bucea. Estoy presionando el botón de... Que también lo de la cámara esta ayuda un montón. Puedes buscar cosas rápidamente haciendo esto. ¿Ven? Es la ventaja de esta cámara. Y aquí puedes ver exactamente dónde está el paquete. Esa es su segunda mirada de brujo. El poder de la cámara. Este debe ser el paquete. Y lo malo es que estoy presionando cuadrado y no bucea. Creo que se ha bugueado al momento que saqué la espada y volví y nadé. Ese es el problema. Ahora sí, miren. ¿Ya ven? Se bugueó. No me dejaba nadar. Estaba presionando cuadrado y no me dejaba bucear. Ahora sí. Pequeños errores que todavía no se solucionan, ¿eh? Puede ser, siempre en este tipo de motores gráficos que tienen un montón de cosas que hacer, un montón de funciones que tienen que realizar por backer, es muy complicado saber exactamente si va a haber un bug por X o Y por hacer ciertas acciones.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Seem to be in your element.
La gente muriéndose
Still
por no
remember
ser.
my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Está hablando de
Someone's
ella,
been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
¿Cómo le
Never even
mintió?
intimated.
We need to hurry.
¿Cómo le mintió? ¿Cómo follaron en esa cama como unos putos perros? Fíjate.
I've had enough of living.
¿Cómo follaron en esa cama? Que Jennifer odia esa cama por esa razón. Porque incluso creo que tiene pelos todavía de Tris. Pero cómo se aprovecharon de... Ahí está, no recuerda nada, hay que aprovecharnos.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
You're a merchant, familiar with how commerce works?
Of course. Honest pay for honest work.
Half up front, half once the job's done.
You're asking a great deal.
I'm a witcher. Gotta admit, I've met my share of people who say one thing before another after the fact.
No te pagan.
Very well. Your first installment.
Let's go.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
No. Oh, fuck. Don't really know.
Van a cambiar. Porque luego no te pagan.
I'll cover half the space. You take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting. They killed my king. Look for crevices. And
once we produce this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
¿Cómo no se va a quejar? Hay que buscar el lugar para poner las porquerías estas.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree.
Gordofobia, gordofobia.
Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
¿Cómo saber que no te iban a pagar? No me acuerdo si realmente te pagaban. Yo le pedí, creo que la primera vez le pedí el dinero por adelantado porque yo no confiaba.
A master monster slayer in the world's largest city, looking for rat shit. Jeez.
Tienes razón. Él es el mayor asesino de monstruos y de repente, no, pues, vamos a cazar ratas. Nomás para complacer a la loca esta. Era una maravilla en la cama.
I think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
Es muy triste eso.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
A menos la mataron con el ataque, también.
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
Oh.
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
She's fine.
That's good.
La cara de
Asking about
coraje.
anything specific?
Never mind. I got my answer.
Miren, Fortnite. Minecraft. Minecraft, Fortnite. Cómo me encanta Minecraft, en serio, ¿eh? Yo sería la rata más grande de ahí. ¿Cómo nos va?
Well, our lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working.
Lo apuñalo, por si me pone pendejo.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I
No
know
nos van a
who they
pagar.
are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
Al menos me pagaron
Didn't have the
150
heart to
coronas,
refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start. Let's agree your friends were never here. Now pay the rest and let's part in peace.
You don't set the terms, mutant.
Stay out of it. We're here for the witch.
We're inseparable, see? Afraid you'll have to take us both.
Geralt.
If you say so.
All right,
Yo no
we've
entiendo a
talked.
veces cómo
Do
les
what
vale
you
tres
gotta.
pepinos teniendo en cuenta que es
Just
un puto
remember,
Witcher.
I
Se
can't
gana
help
la vida
but get in
matando
your way.
monstruos y estos putos
Heard
mierdas
enough
que
from
me van a
this
hacer algo.
horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Ay, ya no vas a ser como
Bastard
Messi,
hired
papi.
me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Dude, I treat like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Hola, marrano, paga o te decapito.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
Págame.
Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Cierto.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, de Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
No me acuerdo de nada de aquí del juego,
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Geralt. You should go now, before Corrine goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the Bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'd be nice.
All right. See you later.
Para que te ayude Triss no me acuerdo, tienes que hacer tus quests también. En Garatos te ayudan para proteger así, pero no valen para puro peligro. Ten en cuenta quién los persigue, pues. Vamos con la Oniromante. Te digo que quiero subirme trepando el techo como si estuviera jugando otro juego, como el Dying Light. Por mi cabeza estaba jugando Dying Light.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonquier.
El de la
Of
casa.
those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Porque tienes dinero, nada más por eso.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Creo que pido un diosillo.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Ok. Vamos a hablar con el men, pero tengo que buscar el diosecillo. Tengo que sacarlo de la... Si no mal recuerdo, de la... Quiero encender una linterna, maldita sea. Debemos sacarlo de la chimenea, si no mal recuerdo. Qué rico es robar, cuando tienes la habilidad de robar todo. Ahí está. Suena como su mamá.
Wake up. It's just a dream.
No
Wake
se puede
up.
salir. Van a necesitar una poción para entrar en el sueño también. Y Sara, la amiga esta loca, ¿no?
The attic.
Despierto solo un sueño, quiero un sandwich. ¿Se imagina qué rico? Tengo que comer sándwiches, pero no hay
Time
jamón.
to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Sí, tú sigues soñando, robando todo lo de la casa, Voy a robarle hasta los calzones ahorita si puedo, ¿Creen que Jennifer le molestaría usar unos calzones usados en un niromante? Yo creo que no, ¿verdad? Están buenos todavía.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Huelen como a... Huelen a sabores especiales, pero se puede, Está bueno jamón y queso y todo, pero no tengo pan y fue el súper espacio. Tengo jamón, queso y todo, pero no tengo pan y fue el súper. Ser pasiones mi pendejo, güey. No, güey, una vez. Nunca han intentado cuando se han servido cereal y no hay leche y así como me encaliente eso que me pase a mí. A mí me ha pasado tantas veces eso que me encalienta, no puedo imaginarlo. Ay, qué idiota, era... ¿Qué estás haciendo, Gerald? ¿Para dónde vas? ¿Te invitaron a un lugar o qué? Era... Por el amor de Dios, ¿puedes lanzar el hechizo, por favor? Gracias. Se estaba bajando las escaleras el perro. Dibujo de una cuna. Soñando en Novigrado, sea una misión. Un café y ver el frasco vacío. Me ha pasado. Es que es una puta mierda cuando te pasa eso. A mí cada rato me ha pasado eso y me calienta un montón. Una vez no me acuerdo que llevaba días queriendo comer algo con tostadas. No, ya me acordé, tenía unas latas de atún ahí. Tenía unas latas de atún y tenía una lata de verduras y todo. Y dije, a huevo, ahorita llegando a la casa voy a comer y la chingada. Y me compré también unos limones. Pero en mi cabeza dije, iba a llegar a la casa. Dije, no hay tostadas. Fui a la tienda, compré limones, pero no compré las tostadas. Y la tienda regresé y ya estaba cerrada. Y el Oxxo, no había tostadas de las que más o menos estaban buenas y las otras estaban bien ojetes. Dije, ¿sabes qué? Pues vale.
Strange stuff. A doll. Drawing shows it lying in a cradle. Maybe I should find one.
Era súper caca eso. Café sin azúcar. A mí, por ejemplo, el café antes me gustaba sin azúcar. Ahorita ya no me gusta mucho el café sin azúcar. No lo tolero muy bien. Antes sí lo toleraba y me gustaba un montón. Hoy en día ya casi no me gusta. Pero últimamente me pasa de que no hay azúcar. Quiero café y no hay azúcar. Y yo, bien. Gerald, por el amor de Dios, baja las escaleras. No está tan alto. Y hay de todo, ¿Dónde está la cuna? Está acá abajo la cuna, ¿no? Estoy saqueando toda la casa y no estoy haciendo nada, Y ahorita yo creo que voy a hacer una sopa, pero... Es que no tengo espagueti. Ah, mira, aquí viene la representación pura. Dije, voy a hacer espagueti. Compré una media crema y tengo puré de tomate. Nomás me falta echarle... Me cago en Dios, ahorita me acabo de acordar de esa mamá. Compré una media crema porque tenía puré de tomate y todo. Y dije, ahorita llegando a la casa me voy a hacer un espagueti. Ya para cenar después de hacer directo. ¿Saben qué no tengo? Espagueti. Tengo sopa, pero de esas como de flauta, creo que se llama, o algo así. Las que son larguitas cortadas, no me acuerdo exactamente cómo se llaman.
Stop. Go away.
Pero en pocas palabras, pues vale pena. Acá está la cuna. Valió 3 pepinos en pocas palabras. Esto es un Godling, ¿no? Un diosillo.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Me gusta que Gerald tenga varias formas de hablar cuando encuentras objetos. ¿A qué me refiero? Por ejemplo, ahorita yo ya visité el sótano. Si no hubiera visitado el sótano, Gerald no hubiera mencionado nada del sótano. Diría algo como, debo buscar debo dar unas vueltas a ver si encuentro el hornillo o algo. Es lo que me gusta de este juego. Qué blanco es Gerald, ¿eh? Es blanco como papel. Hoy me pegó una quemada, pero perrona, ¿eh?
Did I scare you?
No. Estás horrible.
Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
Sí,
I
la
wouldn't do
decapita.
that
No la
anymore if
corta en
I were
dos.
you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
Aquí estamos viendo a la típica niña, ya casi te conoce. Yajaira. Yajaira. Ay, Dios mío, es que no puedo. ¿Cómo se llama? Espera, es que no me acuerdo de una. ¿Cómo se llama la...? Ah, no, Yajaria Ania. Ya casi te conocemos. Yajaira Ania Forger Pérez López. Y lo peor del caso es que ponen una niña muy bonita, güerita, de ojos de color, y es el Brian y la ¿cómo se llama? Y la Brittany, güey. Ya casi te conocemos y sale así la niña.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? 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 do that, and I promise not to bother your friend, not even a little. You're awfully nice.
Ahí está Anya Yajaira.
I don't hear that often. Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Ah, hijo puta.
Good day. But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
Qué feos son los diosecillos, en serio, ¿eh? Son feos como una patada en los huevos. Dios sí castiga 2 veces. Qué hijos de perro. Final Awake. De repente empieza. Y empieza ahí.
Who are you?
Skyrim.
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
Ojalá no se le vea el pezón, porque creo que a esta se le veía el pezón, si no mal recuerdo.
The house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
A ver, ¿quieren que corra la diosecilla o le digo que está hechizada la casa? No, voy a ver, creo que no podía decidir ya porque ya cambié la decisión aquí. Pero puedo decidir si quieren que la corra o no la corra. A la Yajaira Anya Forger 2. Voy a hacer TP para no... Iba a correr, pero no pude.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me.
Corra no paga la renta. Bueno, la saco. Creo que pasaba algo después que nos necesitamos la ayuda de la niña, pero a ver.
Got a godling in your house. Name's Sarah, and she's an ornery little thing. Left her alone, but thought I should tell you about her.
I thank you for being candid. Could you rid me of this beast?
You can do it yourself. Just burn some burdock in the oven. She's sure to run. Godlings detest the smoke.
I will not wage war on a beast, large or small. Piss on the godling, piss on the house. I must merely find a fool willing to buy it.
Es un cabronazo, ¿eh? Al menos sabe cómo venderla. Es la ventaja es un banquero desgraciado. Joder, ya se hizo de día, ¿eh? Let's fucking go. Se quitan. No prisa. Con permiso. Con permiso. Creo que se enoja la gente. Creo que vienen los guardias por mí si me paso el lance. Voy a tener que controlarme un poco mejor.
My, what a freak.
¿Dijiste?
Greetings.
¿Dijiste tú?
I say.
No vas a meterte un putazo, ¿eh? Nada, tonto, donde se da. Bueno, está acá en un buen lugar, Vamos para el techo, sí, vamos para su habitación. A ver, encuentren.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Adelante.
Let's begin.
Vamos a hacerlo.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
No le hagas meterle un guardias. Alguien apuñó la
strongest, most complete memory you have of
Siri. The woman's name is Siri.
¿Te imaginas? Guardias, guardias, apuñalé a este hombre. Digo, apuñalaron a este hombre. Chicos, ¿cómo andan traumados con lo de que se le vieron las bragas normalitas a la de One Punch Man? ¿Cómo se hacen la paja, en serio? Trae unos calzones normales y todos... Ay, yo pensaba que traía una tanga bien rica y todo eso, güey. Deja de soñar. Incluso todas las que son... que hacen cosplay de porno o algo... Están haciendo ahorita cosplay de Tatsumaki porque está en tendencia como tal. O sea, están haciendo videos... No videos, bueno, videos también, pero imágenes o contenido erótico con ese contenido específicamente de Tatsumaki porque está, por así decirlo, en el top ahorita. Y pues toda la gente ya sabe cómo es. Se arrancaría en la pija una tarde.
Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose. She lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant.
Te pido un poco de información, no toda.
Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Siri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Se vuelve una niña. Ah, se vuelve a las indignadas de que la dibujaran nana y con panties blanca y esperaban una semi-real con una tanga supermarcada con encajes que cuestan como más de 1200. Sí, es lo que esperaban, pero güey, es obvio. Obviamente si estás luchando con la justicia vas a estar usando un calzón de lo más cómodo. No vas a entrar con un pinche calzón todo metido en el ano, güey. Como creen que... O sea, hay gente que cree que las tangas son de uso normal. Las tangas son para un uso, para ocasiones especiales, chicos. Recuerden que la tanga se mete en el culo y es sucio ese lugar. Por más que te limpies el ano, en algún momento va a salir algo que no va a estar bien. Las tangas son para una ocasión especial. La puedes usar aparte. Si eres una chica, si no tienes nalgas. Esto lo sé por chicas. Que si no tienes nalgas, se te mete la tanga como si se te mete el culo hacia adentro porque traes una tanga. El calzón hace que no se te vea todo feo el trasero. Pero muchas veces sabes como una chica trae una tanga por esa razón. Porque literalmente la tanga se le mete todo y las nalgas también se le meten. Porque el pantalón hace como un agarre hacia el fondo. Y ese es el problema, pues. ¿Cómo te sientes, Marcus? Bien, pero esa tanga me está matando. Sí, es que la tanga es ser súper incomodísima de traer a veces. A veces puede ser muy cómoda, pero hay veces que puede ser insoportable de traer. Chicos, se mete esa cosa en el lugar más oscuro del planeta. En el lugar más oscuro de su ser. No.
No. Let's continue.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Siri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Siri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Volker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No one in legend transforms into prophecy when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Pero güey, sí que seguro se puede sacar la puta de la piñata sin tocarse, quitarse el zacate del hocico del burro. Mira, el problema viene siendo este. Que imagínate estar peleando, volando y se te vea en la ropa interior. Obviamente usaba sus poderes para tratar de mantener la ropa abajo y que no se viera su ropa interior. Pero coño de la madre, por el amor de Dios. O sea, aunque ella pueda sacarse las cosas del burro sin tocarse, es incomodísimo pelear con una tanga, por más cómodo que sea. Aparte se le puede ver todo en un desliz. Ella vuela, no se les olvide.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
No me gusta, en serio, Jaskier, en serio. Dandelion, Jaskier. Ay, Jesús.
Maybe Dandelion. They
Jaskier.
liked each other a lot.
Jaskier. Ay, Dios. Ay, Jesús, Jaskier. Jaskier, es que me cago en Dios.
Eres un puto, Dandelion. Eres un hijo de puta. Me debes la renta desde ayer.
No, güey, no tengo nada. Deja de mamar, güey.
Ay, este culero, me debes, güey. Me robaste mi dinero también. Mis huevos, hijo de puta. ¿Dónde están? Ayúdame. Hijo de puta, paga, paga, paga.
Ay, qué bueno, ya se fue este cabrón, ¿no? Ay, güey, escucha algo bien feo, cabrón.
Ah, cabrón, ven acá, págame, culero, págame. Págame, culero, págame, que me pagues, güey. Es 2 semanas que no me pagas.
Eso pasó, Así justamente con la acaban de escuchar.
Dreamt of a swallow at first.
Argentina dijo bien, Argentina.
After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Ya verá nuestro panita como terminó dando boyas.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Ya estoy a nivel otra vez. Espérame tantito, pero estoy copiando unas cosas que me están pidiendo ahorita. Ay, Dios mío, ¿cómo me gustaría no tener que estar conectado en computadora todo el día? Me gustaría ser libre, chicos. Libre de la represión del trabajo. Libre de decir, hola perro, ¿qué haces? Ahí está. Chicos, está abierto todo el Castlevania en la computadora. Lo voy a cerrar. Me cago en Dios. Ahí está, ya lo cerré. Mira, ya desde tiempos se veía que Twitter le recordaba tus errores previo a la funa. ¿Cuál? Mira, yo desde tiempo se veía que Twitter te recordaba los errores. ¿Cuándo? ¿Cuándo pasará que me van a funar a mí? Algún día va a venir alguien y me va a funar. No sé cuándo, no sé cómo, pero pasará. ¿Qué quieres, puta? Te voy a pagar una chica.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
Because we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers.
Oh.
You slaughter, we slaughter.
Él es el carnicero Bobby Kane, El
Old
butcher
villagers
of
pitch in.
Blaviken.
Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's the Witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. A home we will go.
2 días tomando. Yo no sé cómo la gente puede tomar más de 2 días, ¿eh? Yo sé que pueden estar deprimidos, tengan problemas, pero 2 días. Ni putamente loco, ¿eh? Yo lo máximo que puedo estar tomando es un mediodía y hasta ahí. Ahí pero es porque no te embriagas como yo, güey. Sí, güey. El problema es que a mí no me gusta que me la metan por el culo. Si a ti te encanta, pues disfrútalo, no pasa nada. Cada quien tiene sus gustos. Si amaneces miado y cagado en una esquina con sangre en el recto y no fue porque te emborrachaste, hay un problema ahí. Posiblemente no fue gratis la cerveza. Y tal vez en el sueño de tu compadre te veías así. A tu compadre cuando venías caminando te veías así. Y pues tú sabes qué pasa después, ¿eh? Y lo más raro es que tu compadre siempre te invita cada 15 días a beber, ¿eh? Es lo más extraño de todo. Y tú aceptas como un campeón, ¿verdad?
I never come back, you stinking...
¡Ah, soltan, mi pana, ¿eh? Voy a parar el enanito.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth.
Chambeador, mi pana, ¿eh? Sacando para las caguas. Para las Kawasakis.
Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Stop walking into his soul!
Ah, no me acuerdo cómo defenderte.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, no, me va a matar, me va a matar.
Keep it together, mates!
Reminds me of a piece of war. Eh?
Yeah, almost like we never left Virgil.
Me rompió la guardia el perro asqueroso, me quedé sin energía. El Sultan, rómpele su puta madre. Me da risa que peleas a puñetazos con la gente y te pueden ganar, pero una vez que te sacas 5 niveles, le revienta.
Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages past.
Hey, Zoltan, you look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman need to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
La cancioncita de la...
It's about Ciri.
I
know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Lo más sencillo, había una nota, si no mal recuerdo.
Aha! A note from a grateful muse.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Letonov, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
El nombrecito más extraño. A ver.
Get out, pal.
Ah, ya está.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one.
Esa no te la cree ni
Besides,
Cristo,
anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
No me deja leer la agenda por el triángulo. No me pides que lo lea de mano a mano.
Well, don't just stand there. Read.
En serio, ni siquiera apareció. Bueno, ¿dónde está la agenda? Va más rápido el juego, cuando empecé a jugar cuando jugué The Witcher, cuando salió la actualización, iba más lento el menú. Ahora va más rápido. En la Play 4 iba súper lento. Aquí va mucho mejor, pero había diferencia. Rosa Banal Tree, como rosa avergonzada en su color carmesí. La justa rosa se hunde en la melancolía. Molly, Vaspula, Marabela, Elia, el doble personalidad. Vamos a tener que ir por una. La mejor era... Perfecto, acá gastar 2 pociones. Molly, Rosa Banal Tree. No me acuerdo quién nos daba la información más precisa. Bueno, es divertida esta misión hasta cierto punto. Vamos a ver a Rosa. Primero habla Vespula. Vamos con Vespula a ver qué nos dice. Oh, esa canción. Qué putas canciones. Me cago en Dios. Es que el juego es eso. Va amaneciendo y esa cancioncita sonando. Cómo me da olor a leña, en serio, A leña y humedad. No sé por qué.
With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Sin pegarle, El único que puede pegarle a alguien soy yo y es usted. Le meto un puñetazo.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Le parto la cabeza. Voy a pagar la deuda. De todos modos tengo Es que Vespula se enoja. Si no me recuerdo, creo que Vespula yo la primera vez la ayudé y golpeé a todos. Y luego regresaron peor y se enojó. Voy a pagar la deuda yo. Igual tengo 84.000 coronas.
That ain't how it works. Vespula's to pay or be taught a lesson.
Already given her a verbal reprimand. Now go, before I teach you a lesson.
Come on. Gold's gold.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. To think there are men who'll help a stranger out of the kindness of their hearts.
Not entirely out of kindness, and you're not entirely a stranger.
What are you... Oh, I know you. You're that witcher took Dandelion out whoring. Gerald, right?
Yo me llevé a Jaskier de puta.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh. Dreadful sorry.
Explain something if you don't mind. You say I took Dandelion out whoring.
So he said. Claimed I was his one and only. But he fell in with the wrong folk. You and that dwarf who always looks like a cow licked him. Said you two were a bad example. Wine, women.
Song. He picked that habit up from us too? Gotta have a word with him.
Unos buenos puñetazos, eh?
What do you think? Where could Dandelion be?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Qué raro.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help.
Me costó 200 coronas, eh, esa ayudita.
Listen,
200
when I
coronas.
find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Mira, la tonta no es. O sea, tanto que lo odia, pero aún así, cuando quiera se puede pasar, porque Dandelion no es malo, ¿eh? Es buena onda. Puto Dandelion, ¿eh? Jaskier, en serio, no sé por qué alguien le pusieron Jaskier. Yo nunca entendí eso. Ahí está, chicos, espérame. Ok, vamos por Elihal. Está a 98 vasos. Eso no recuerdo qué problema tenía también. Porque todos individualmente tienen problemas, pues.
Welcome, welcome. Do come in.
Ah, es cierto, es el elfo
I'm a friend of Dandelion's.
que
Looking for
hace
Elihal.
costuras.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elihal?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elihal was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Dandelion, ¿qué
Any
pasó
better?
ahí?
So you're...
Elihal.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
And then?
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
Así te ve tu compadre cuando estás bien borracho, chicos. Cuando llevas 6, 7 cubas, así te ve tu compadre. Dice, a huevo, güey. Este güey ahorita me la afloja. Pero pues ya ven, no es cosa sencilla, pero así te ve tu compadre. En el primer momento que dices, no va a pasar nada. Pegando la frente con el... Pegando el cosa, está pegando tu frente con el vidrio.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
I know this is none of my business, but why do I
dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Puto juegardo,
thanks for your help,
serio,
and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Puto juegardo, en serio, Por este juego está por encima de muchos juegos que he jugado,
Won't let them boss you around, White hair.
Bueno, vamos para el siguiente. Vamos con Marabella. Creo que la que tenía la información concreta era Rosa Van Altry. Pero acerca de la misión individual de cada una, igual estamos haciendo las principales, pero es más interesante ir por una. Creo que la importante era la última, con Molly. ¿Qué pasó? Hombre bastardo. Órale, a mimir. Una buena puñalada antes de irse a mimir. No era más bonito que apuñalarlos y decapitarlos, obviamente. Es parte de la aventura. Bien logrado, Scandalous. Bastante amplia la ciudad y con un montón de cosas. Esta no me acuerdo que nos pedía dinero porque su familia, creo que había perdido a su hermano o algo, no me acuerdo muchos poquitos. No voy a estar golpeando gente porque luego me sirve la poli, pero me la chupa. Hola.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not? A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Where'd he get bit?
It hurt him
Great,
like my
Will
grandmum.
he die?
You don't die from rats, stupid.
Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Liar.
That's enough. We're done for the day.
La típica
Gather your
maestra.
things
Ahorita
and go
hablamos.
home.
You know, wonder if the rat catcher will get well. Like as not.
How do you know?
Mum says that if he but catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave. My mummy says hello.
Pues ya que ando aquí, vamos a robar.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Ok. Vamos con Molly. También es experiencia gratis, ¿eh? Porque yo me acuerdo que creo que la primera vez que hice la misión... Pero es que también iba a un nivel muy alto, ya me acordé. Por eso no me importaba el nivel. Por ejemplo, cuando yo vine por primera vez a este lugar ya estaba en nivel 40 y no sé cuánto, 44, 45. Porque como maté Kikimoras en el DLC, te dan 2-3 puntos por matar una. Y le mataba muy rápido con el combo del combo de espada y pues quitaba una barbaridad.
This Baronet's La Vallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Ah, mamoncito.
Greetings, Witcher. Must admit it's curious to see you here. I don't quite believe in coincidences.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of monsters, and my son.
Ah, ya vas a llorar.
You're right, General. My visit's no accident. I'm looking for someone.
There's no one here who wishes to see you. Captain, this man is not to enter. Forgive me, Morvran, but I've lost my appetite for the races.
Kill a woman's son and appear at her doorstep? My. I thought witches had better survival skills than that.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
I fear your information's out of date. Molly no longer works here.
Your fire?
Baroness fired her.
Quite the contrary. Molly decided she no longer wished to serve. After Arian's demise, Luis's nephew came to pay his respects. But one glance of Molly and, well, they wed soon after. They now await his inheritance. With the Baroness's son dead, the estate will go to the nephew and Lady Latar, known until recently simply as Molly.
All right, so where'll I find the newly minted Lady Latar?
Our dear little Molly has a new passion, horse racing. To my knowledge, she should be at Countess Vegelbud's villa right now. That's exactly where I'm going. Since you stripped me of Louise's company, perhaps you'd agree to come along.
Vamos.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
No me acuerdo si ve una trampa de por medio, pero...
We've arrived.
Nice place.
I must say, of all the creatures in this region, I find steeds most intriguing. Horses interest you at all, Witcher?
All the same to me. Call each one I ride Roach.
Strange. The grey is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Yeah. Gray's a good color. Even looks good on horses.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Oh, ¿qué te pasa de lanza?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Le voy a competir para hacer cosas.
Why not?
Va a ganar,
Wouldn't
creo,
mind seeing
No
if
me
your
acuerdo
knowledge
si
of
voy a ganar.
horses translates into riding skills.
Ha! Splendid! In that case, you must choose a mount.
No sé quién agarrar. Voy a agarrar el de Zerrikania, pero no me acuerdo cuál era el más veloz.
Think I'll give you a run on the Zerrikanian Bay.
Cantarella for me, then. The horses are saddled. Let's begin.
Me va a reventar,
Riders, ready! Hey-ya!
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Come on.
Ah, rayos.
Don't spare the horse. I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Hija de puta.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Faster.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Hijo de puta, me acaba de sacar del camino,
Let's see what you're made of.
Go, go.
Don't spare the horse. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
No, 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 me va a ganar. Casi me gana, Hay que buscar la forma.
Put in a nice run.
Exceptional. I've not lost a race in a while. I congratulate you. That is yours.
Soy el mejor competidor aquí,
Ah, look. Lady Latar has just arrived.
Who?
The woman formerly known as Molly. There she stands.
Right. Thanks.
I shall be here for a time. Find me if you'd like to ride back to the city together.
Hola con Molly.
Who do you favor, milady?
Can't decide between the black stallion and the grey mare. Keep going back and forth, back and forth. Sorry, don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time
Ajá,
again.
claro que sí.
That's right. Except it's the other way around. I'm always saving him.
Mean to say it weren't Dandelion saved you in Flotsam by severing your noose with an arrow from 100 paces?
What? Dandelion couldn't... Never mind. Any idea where our master archer might be at the moment?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. Ever since I became Lady Latard, it's been nothing but balls, banquets and other such... what's it? Congregations. Awful tiring, all this.
Ay, como lloras, ¿eh? Al menos ya no estás fregando trastes, ¿eh? Empeor por el amor. No estás fregando trastes ni haciendo cosas de otras personas, ¿eh? Estás gastando aquí en pinches caballos y todo eso.
I'm under the impression Dandelion thinks you still
Empeor, pero no era.
Oh, that's because I never told him I stopped. Didn't want him to treat me any different.
And your husband has nothing against it? Your old friendship?
Course not. Sweetiekins couldn't be happier that Dandelion's raising me sophistication.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
No era... Esta chica no es muy lista.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Vaya fumada, eh?
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Y nunca lo volvió a ver.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Y aquí vamos ya juntando la información de... Ah, pero estoy lejísimos, es cierto. Estamos hasta acá, ¿verdad? Sí, estamos cerca de los establos. ¿Ven? Está hasta acá Novigrado. Que está de punta a punta. La gran ventaja, pues, es que ahora hay cargado rápido. Cuando era de la Play 4, era... Era durísimo.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Sí está lejos. De la vida real no parece estar. Unas horas después, para que vean que estaba lejos, ¿eh? No crean que está aquí 2 cuadras. Tú vas corriendo y como quieras. Lo haces como en 5 minutos, pero... O en 3 minutos, pero normalmente son 5 horas.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my friend came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
Oh, el rolón.
What do you want?
I'm a new cooker.
I'm the new cook.
And them pointy things sticking out behind you, they your cleavers?
Away with you, vagrant.
Vagabundo. Bueno, tenemos que entrar de alguna manera, no me acuerdo bien. Creo que nos tenemos que trepar. No me acuerdo cómo entrar. Estaba cerrado, estaba cerrado. A ver. Necesitas una llave. Ok. Incluso había un glitch para entrar, creo. Tenía que hacer un salto muy certero para entrar a ese lugar desde aquí. Pero no voy a poder, voy a tener que hacerlo desde la torre alta.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about
no me
it.
dejó.
No point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
Así lo hacías, a la antigua.
Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off,
no me va a dejar.
Puss, before I report this to Papa.
No, a ver, si se puede. Yo me acuerdo que se podía. De la manera que yo quiera se va a poder. A menos que aquí lo hayan parchado y no sea tan fácil ya. Creo que está parchado, Desde aquí quiero hacerlo, se pasa de otro lado, pero... No me va a dejar, No, no me va a dejar. Estamos de otro lado, pues ya. Se puede entrar por aquí, Debería haberme dejado por ahí, pero no me deja. Creo que parchearon para que tengas que dar la vuelta entera, pero por ahí se podía hacer el salto raro ese. Nada tonta como vivía, como los pobres.
Who are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But miss, he just claimed to be the cook. He's a cheat, he is.
See, Frederick, did I not warn you not to jest with the guards? They haven't any sense of humor whatever. Now take Master de Bergerac to the training room, quickly.
As you say, miss.
As you say, miss. El mejor cocinero de la historia soy yo. Y también soy el mejor actor, y lo malo es que está basado... Ahorita ven la canción, Creo que en la canción terminamos, chicos. Vamos.
Won't you realise what you've gotten yourself into?
Hope so, too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Grab have a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little mitt. Follow me.
Pues muévete, gordo. Joder, no se mueve el puerco, La casa era grande, para que vean.
You're my new instructor. Well, well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ya más elegante, más simple. Te da risa porque como te la ponen, mira.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ah, vence a Rosa.
Oh, stop flaunting and fight! Damn it! Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
Easy.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
Para que veas que está loca la señora,
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time.
Casi la matan,
Came
no
to
la
ask
mata,
about
güey.
your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
La era matado por mi
Rhetoric
pija, güey.
tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of
Bueno,
relationship.
solamente con esos
If you
golpes.
call him chasing
Necesitaba
after
unas
me,
buenas
a
cachetaditas
relationship.
para calentarla, güey.
Even
ya
so,
saben.
there was
Se hace con
nothing
amor.
between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Dios.
Never fight a witcher.
Ah, la madre, pega duro,
Damn it! Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Con mucho gusto, vas a decir.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna var Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Ya es que las confundió.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Él el todas mías completamente.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects. Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored, she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta.
Y ya,
Been a
aquí tienes la
pleasure,
información
but
final.
I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Lo interesante aquí es perderte completamente en el lore, o sea...
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
¿Dónde y cuándo? Vamos a decirle.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
No me acuerdo si realmente te la podías llevar al plato, ¿eh? Nunca lo intenté, pero es que hay un montón de personajes que te puedes llevar al plato. Y pues tener algo que ver con ellas, pero solamente una vez. Fochetear, como dirían los marihuanos. Jugar a chocar nuestros... Chocar nuestros, ¿cómo se llama? Nuestras carnes de una manera repetitiva y bastante húmeda. A ver, chicos, tanto, estoy pasando unas últimas cosas para un archivo. Y ya está. Ahorita tengo que conectar otro disco duro que tengo ahí viejo para pasar unos archivos que no me caben aquí. Ahí está. Let's go. Vamos con Sultan entonces. Es que yo me acordaba que el último mensaje era hablar con este con este perro desgraciado. Vamos ahora con Sultan y ya ahí. El mayordomo ya estaba más para allá que para acá, güey, también. Vamos a atacar a la zona de aristócratas acá, Y el otro el pinche basurero donde huelen a perro todos. Va a cortar el pelo, vamos a cortarnos el pelo de manera guapa. Es que la gente está muerta,
Greetings to the honorable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground
La
to
gente
sharpness,
literalmente
we're
ya
moments ago.
está, amanece muerto. El cosa más nace muerto. Que me haga un corte, si tengo que cambiar de peinado. Me voy a hacer el corte que me gusta a mí. El del corte del elfo rebelde. Que así me lo haría yo, el pelito. Una barbita menos sin barba, güey. O una persona decente y guapa, mira. Mira ese Geralt, todo guapo. Bien educado. No es un marihuano cualquiera. Ya no. Dejó las drogas para ser una mejor persona.
So long.
Anciano no significa verte sucio. Es lo primero que se olvida. Porque recuerden que ya eres un Silver Fox completamente. Ah, como chinga.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Ay, qué bonito es de Capitán, en serio. Es súper gracioso como los parte en 4. Antes los finishers no eran tan comunes, se volvieron de... Creo que después en esta versión se volvieron más comunes los finishers. Solta está ahí lejos, güey, no mames. Cuando cambias de barrio, el bajo ya intentaron saltar. Exactamente, ya iba pasando por ahí y ya me intentaron bajar la cartera, güey. Es que aquí este barrio es de los pobres. Aquí vive la prole. Vive el pueblo. Está hablando con el... En serio, estás hablando con el búho.
Now repeat. Savory cracker. Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, not much of it. He wasn't staying with any of them. Not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pick-up lines. Dubious worth.
Think I might have something better.
What are you waiting for? Let's have at it.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kalinetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Bien que la...
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picks of Dandelion with a pair of tits, and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Ay, está muy triste la... Bueno, está muy fea la historia de ella, ¿eh?
Dandelion in love. Actually, truly in love.
Oh, yes. Laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Bueno, vamos al Martín, el Martín Pescador pasado de loca. Los nombrecitos, ¿eh?
What village are you from? Willows. It's into the area 2 days road from Brazil.
También es un barrio normal, creo que este es de clase media donde vamos.
So, how you go with this thing? Now you.
Ah, no, seguimos en los barrios, vamos bajando de barrios bajos, ya subimos a un barrio bueno. Llegamos, ojalá que no me quiten, no me metan copyright este pedazo de rola, güey.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rests. Should start soon.
Se viene el rolón. Está muy buena, ¿eh? Se viene, ¿eh?
yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars are. Rend my heart open, then your love professed, a winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet, to dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
¿Cómo quieren que lo apuñalen al Jasker, en serio? Le cuenta toda la historia y le componen la canción horrible esta, Perros asquerosos, el peor, pero es una balada para ellos. Hijo de la gran chota, Casi te estás burlando de mí, güey. Y luego, ¿por qué van sobre Jasker y lo apuñalan en las mañanas, ¿Cómo doler ese lugar a nalgas, A nalgas, pero fuerte.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
Ah, es la vieja. Es la vieja de ¿se acuerdan de...?
Some die.
Oh, please, I'll
¿Se
do
acuerdan de
this
la vieja de la
out
taberna?
elsewhere.
La primera. Esa era.
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
El de la vieja esa.
He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come. I wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Para que vean el detallito. Es la misma vieja
Permits
chota.
me to introduce this here's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath. Don't be surprised. After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
Vieja chota,
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Not here. Come with me.
Ah, ya, es cierto. Ah, es cierto, es cierto. Que los venían ya...
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheeped up.
And I've not seen him since.
Reuven. What's he like?
Tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Limp in his gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his wine at the Passaflora once. I made her wait the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Whoreson Jr.'s lair. Then Whoreson's men chased him all over town.
Whoreson Jr. Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in
Lo del hijo bastardo...
Not literally, but...
Got
Yo,
it.
yo lo maté.
You're not a fan. But what did he do to
No me acuerdo
you?
si lo podía dejar vivir,
Try
pero
the whole
yo le reventé la
town.
cabeza.
He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
A rascal. At least he didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. Be in deep then.
Damn it. Hope Dandelion gets out of this alive.
And in one piece. Know what they do to bards? Break their fingers or tear out their tongues. Or both.
Relax. I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Whoreson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Whoreson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Well, I've got bugger all.
Bueno chicos, me voy a ir, voy a guardar y me voy
Heading
yendo.
back to the Rosemary.
Porque estoy viendo que tengo que ir a trabajar ahorita en la mañanita parece. Así que voy guardando en las filas de navegado. No avanzamos mucho, avanzamos 2 horitas. Se lo merecía, es que el hijo bastardo... Ah, ya me acordé lo del hijo bastardo, es cierto. Era el que golpeaba y asesinaba, ya me acordé. Es el desgraciado que le hizo tantas cosas a esas pobres mujeres. Uf, cómo lo voy a reventar cuando lo vuelva a ver. Ya me acordé, ahorita me acabo de acordar. Justamente ahorita me acabo de acordar lo de las mujeres. Nomás con que se lo merecían me acordé. Hijo de la gran chota, cómo le voy a reventar el cráneo nomás terminando el juego. Pero bueno chicos, me voy yendo, ya se suscribir directo, apoyarme con un rico y suculento like, suscríbete al canal, suscrito, dale click a la campana para que tenga notificaciones cuando directo. Esto lo voy a subir, ya saben, a la plataforma roja de la plataforma morada. Síganme en la plataforma morada, que es la plataforma que está abajo en la descripción, así que síganme allá, donde hacemos directos diarios. Nos vemos, chicos, me voy.